Hello, my name's Wayne Merry, and today you're watching Django and REST APIs course overview, which is a product from Packet. We're watching the first video in the series. Firstly, about me. I've been a software developer since 1995 and been working with Django since 2010 in industrial automation and finance with stockbroking and accounting. Firstly, we'll get started in using Django. We need to install Django and build a development environment on your computer. Next, we'll look at PostgreSQL, which is an industrial database that Django uses to store data. Then we'll look at what Django projects and applications are. Django provides a development server that can be used for our testing and development purposes. This development server is not suitable to be used in production. Django provides a model view template approach. Firstly, models are representations of data within Django. Data is taken from a database, which is stored in tables and rows, and expressed in Python code in a model. Next, Django provides views, which are windows of functionality that can make use of models. We then need to be able to take a request and be able to map that to a view. Django provides a routing mechanism. Then we need to be able to take the data that is available in a view and express that in a language that the user and the user's browser can understand, and templates provide a framework for us to be able to do this. Django handles requests by providing initial processing, then providing routing to a view as we discussed, then the response has final processing and made available to the user as an output. Finally, we need to consider how we can test all of this functionality. We call this an approach because there are other approaches that can be taken, and that's what we'll be considering in our course using API. An API is a different approach to the model view template because rather than delivering content directly to the browser, we provide a service in the form of an application programming interface. A front end makes use of that API to build the user experience. In this course, we'll be primarily focused on the back end and building an API that a front end can use. We'll look at what that API is and build a basic Hello World API. Then introduce the Django REST Framework. The Django REST Framework provides a mechanism for us to be able to what's called serialize a model, to be able to represent it in an API. Then we'll make use of the views and routing available in the Django REST Framework to be able to build our API. Finally, we need to be able to test our API. Pact has a follow-up product which focuses on the front end that can make use of our API to provide a full application to the user. We do that using a front-end framework called React, and in that product we'll also look at how we deploy the overall result from a development environment into a production environment.